I think the most meaningful thing to us was that we had somebody who was focused on Kay and making her situation as comfortable as possible. The doctors in the hospital were focused on curing Kay. The hospice worker was focused on making sure that she was comfortable and things were going smoothly for her, and that's a huge difference. Family hospice quality of care was incredible, but it was very personal too.
The 24-hour on-call services, so I could call a nurse, I could call the chaplain, social worker. To me, having all of these resources is so important because not only that, I could also focus more on my mom, and I didn't have to worry about medical equipment because that was provided by Family Hospice. And medication, medical management, all of that was dealt with. So one thing that I could focus on was my mom, which was the most important thing.
The thing that I valued the most was the team of people that surrounded us from the very beginning and supported us, supported my dad and me. And so what I appreciated the most was that team of people that I felt like were providing an integrative care approach to my mom. It felt safe and secure and almost foundational.
This benefit for me personally was that I had somebody I could talk to who could explain things in a very normal, everyday kind of way, what the pros and cons were, what our options were, and who was affirmatively reaching out to make it easy for us to understand where we were and what we were doing. But again, family hospice people were all focused on us as individuals, me as a person, my wife as a person, and all of our family members as well. And that personal touch made a huge difference. So I think that was probably the number one thing.
I think, again, the way that the hospice team helped me the most was providing excellent care to my mom, and then also fabulous care and making sure that my dad was understanding. I think he didn't understand what was going on for a while. I happened to be an RN also, so I understood what was happening, and he needed to catch up a little bit. And so they were kind and compassionate in explaining her situation and what was going on, but being realistic with him and truthful with him.
The bond that they formed with my mother. My mother used to look forward to people coming to visit, the social worker, the nurses. We had one nurse in particular that almost became family, and my mother loved every single person, every staff member that came into our home.
Do it sooner. I wish we'd gone to family hospice sooner. I frankly had a very old-fashioned view of what hospice is, and I didn't truly appreciate what family hospice could do for us, and I wish we had done it sooner. The ability to have people who can come in and tell you what's going on and facilitate what's going on is incredibly important. So I would just say do it sooner, understand what it is. It may or may not be right for you, but my guess is it's going to be different than what you think it is and far more helpful than what your expectation is as well.
Do it without hesitation, because it will give you this sense of it'll help you just relax and appreciate what is going on and not be as stressed in those final days, because the days are hard and the days are long, but hospice helped make those days good.
It is very difficult. End of life, when you're dealing with specifically a loved one, it's very hard. You don't have to do it alone, and I did not feel alone. I'm a nurse, but when it comes to my mother, I'm not the nurse. I am her daughter, and so I was able to spend quality time with my mother instead of having to worry about supplies, medications, doctor's appointments. Everything was available to me and my sister, and we truly feel that everyone should have this service for any loved one that's going through end of life.